Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Luna and I make Animal Crossing videos every single week. So if you're into that, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. Today I will be showing you all of the design codes that I will be using for my island. These are all vintage cottagecore codes. So if you're interested in seeing all of the codes, keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with all of the paths that I will be using for my island. This one is the main path for Belle's little town. The path consists of 22 of the brick design. I love this path because it matches so well with the medieval and castle items. The creator also has the street drain and the little brick stepping stone, which I also downloaded to help me separate the path when I need to. The next path is just below, which is the dirt path. I did use this path in another island, which I loved so much that I just had to re-download again. And this one will be the main path for the other side of my island. The creator also has different shades for each season, but I went for the darker green. The next path is this log path. I did use this one previously, and just like the dirt path, I loved it so much that I just had to reuse it. The creator does have different colors to match the different season, and I ended up using the darker one. The next path is really a mini path, and it is this brick one. I love using this one and the log path together in between the dirt path. The creator also has different variations of the path and also has other log paths if you're interested in these instead of the log path that I showed you before this one. The next one is this stone circle. I've used stone circles in the past, but I really like this one for cottagecore. It just blends so well with the dirt path and the brick path. And here is the code for the stone circle. The next two codes are these lacy rugs. I haven't used the big one yet, but I do plan on using it in future videos. And here's the code for the lacy rugs. They are by the same creator. This is the big one and the small one. The next one is this square rug. This is perfect for placing it in front of trees or any small areas. Here is the code for the square rug, and this creator also has a bunch of other cute cottagecore designs, so I definitely recommend checking this one out. The next two are some cushion designs that can also be used as blankets. I like this design more on a cushion rather than a blanket, just because as you saw, the flower portion is transparent instead of white, and the rose design is so beautiful, but it bothers me that only 1 pixel is not filled in. I don't know why people do that, but for this one I prefer it as a cushion as well, so you don't see that 1 pixel. Now for the next 3 designs, I use mostly for the bistro table or on a cushion, but I wanted to show you how it looks on the cushion, bistro table, and on the floor. And this is the code for this design. I love all of the designs here. The next one is this antique rose design, which I absolutely love on the cushion and the bistro table. I imagine it probably looks amazing on the bed as a quilt. And here is the code for this rose design. Now for the next one is this green dotted design, and I love using it on the cushion a little bit more than the bistro table. This is the code for the green dotted design, and this creator also has a lot of amazing blanket codes, so I definitely recommend checking this creator if you are on the hunt for some blanket codes. Now for these 3 designs, I use mostly for the cushion, but I do love using them as blankets as well. I also downloaded this design from the same creator that created the green dotted design. These tulips are my obsession. I just love the design so much, and the same creator also created the flower water can, which you saw that I used on the shopping bag. And this is the 3rd design, which also has the tassels that you saw that I used on my blankets. The next 4 designs are designs that I use for my wooden sign that I've added all over Belle's town. I downloaded these 2 designs from this creator, who also has a lot of amazing signs for different areas of your island. The next 2 designs are from the same creator. The first one I will be using either in my house or add it into the bookstore that I created. And the second one I will be using for Gaston's Tavern. I thought it would look super cute in the background. Here's the code for the book flowers and cuppa design and the wine shelf. Now that we are on the topic of Gaston's Tavern, the next few designs I will be using when I create it. This one is some barrels that I can add in the background, and this is the code for the barrel. They also created some fairy lights, which I will probably download in the future. And then I have some more bottle designs that I will be using. Here is the code for the liquor bottle rack, and they also have a code for a horse, which I might download. Now that we had decorative bottles, I will definitely be adding them to the tavern. And here are the codes for the labels that I use for the bottles. I was trying to see if someone created a Gaston's Tavern design, but unfortunately I couldn't find one, and I am not that great at designing. So I ended up finding this one that I felt would fit perfectly. And here is the code for that design. I'll definitely be using this for the outside as a sign, and of course in the inside as a picture frame. And since this is a vintage cottagecore island, I wanted to add some wooden doors for not only Gaston's Tavern but around the island. Here is the code for the wooden door. The creator also has different colors of wooden doors and other amazing designs as well. So for my little town, I am using a lot of these stalls, and these are the two designs that I will be using. The green striped one I like more than the in-game striped one design. I think this one just gives off more of that vintage feel. And this is the code for the vines on a wooden stall design. I will definitely add a vintage mail section in the town, and so I found these two designs. The first one is this cute little package design, and the second one is these mailboxes. I found this flag and I thought it was perfect for the Beast Castle, and it also looks amazing on the street lamps as little banners, which I'll probably use these as you're entering into the castle. And here is the code for the flag design. I found this Beauty and the Beast in one of the earlier designs that I showed you, and I just had to download it immediately. The creator also has different Disney themes, and they all look amazing and super detailed. The next design is this window design. I may or may not use it, but I was planning on using these as the windows for the outside of the castle. And here is the code for the window. The creator also has different window designs. This next design, I do plan on using it in front of the castle with the hedge fencing to make it look more elegant. This is the code for that, and it also comes in a darker color, and this creator also has other designs that are super elegant. The next design is this arch window design that I will be using for the infamous scene when Belle dances with Prince Adam. It was so hard to find an arch window that was similar to that scene. Who knows, I might create one for myself, but for now I will be using this code. The next two designs are just these leaves and forest goods that I'll be using all over my island to fill in the empty spaces. For the leaves, the creator did create different colors to match each season. I downloaded the darker green and the lighter green just to have some variation on my island. And here is the code for the little forest goods. This creator also has a bunch of small little codes that you can use on your island, and they are all so cute. Definitely recommend checking this one out. The next two designs are the little book and the Cosmo flower. I got a lot of questions on the little book design, and here is the code for it. The creator also has different versions of the book, but I use this one. And here is the code for the Cosmo design. The next one is this small log design that I love using in between the leaves. And here is the code for this one. The creator also has this beautiful green leaf path as well. The next little design I use is this puddle that I love using underneath the bucket or underneath the decoy ducks. Here is the code for the puddle. The next design is this flower basket that I use for the street lamps. I absolutely love this design so much. The creator has different colors, but I use the one in the middle, which is like this white pink color. The next one is my flag design. It literally looks like the glass design in the movie, and I'm obsessed with it. And here's the code for the rose. And this is the last design. I'm going to go now onto the clothes that I'll be using. Here are the 7 clothing pieces that I'll be using. I haven't filled up this section of my custom design app, and once I do, I'll create another video. The first one is this dress that I'm currently wearing. It is a shorter version of the original Belle dress, which I prefer. The next 3 are from this creator who created the Be Our Guest yellow dress, the Beast's coat, and the original Belle dress. The next one is Belle's dress in the winter time. There is a wintertime special, and I wanted to kind of incorporate that on my island. Then we have Gaston's coat, and of course LeFou, Gaston's right-hand man. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, let me know by hitting the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. I will be posting another community poll right after this video where you guys can cast your vote on what you would like to see in the next video. I love you all so much. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!